Hey everyone, Jim here from Jim's EV Adventures in sunny DeBerry, Florida. You know I love cruising in my EV, soaking up that free solar charge where I can and hitting the back roads without a single drop of gas. But lately, I've been asking a big question because my car just turned over 85,000 miles. Why does fixing my modern car feel like fighting a locked fortress? These rolling computers we drive, EVs especially, are incredible, but the big players want to keep independent shops out of the game. They lock away the tools, the data, the software, everything that is needed for basic repairs on a modern car. Not just EVs, but some of the more modern gas cars with those fancy electronics. Dealerships rake in the service bucks while you and I pay premium prices or we wait forever, like seems to be the case with most EVs lately. And with EVs needing less routine maintenance, that's a threat to their business model, and they know it. And today we're exposing how manufacturers and the NADA are making it nearly impossible for your local shade tree mechanic to keep your ride running affordable. And the bipartisan fight in Congress to change that. If you're tired of being forced back to the dealer, then this one is for you. So let's dive in and examine what's really going on. Modern EVs, whether it's your Tesla or your Rivian or even your fancy new ICE car with automatic driver assist systems, are packed with hundreds of sensors, electronic control units, and software running the show from battery health to the automatic braking. But this tech has slammed the door on independent repair shops. And local guys, all those shade tree mechanics who've kept our cars on the road cheaper and faster for literally decades. First, the tools and software are insanely expensive. Manufacturer-specific scanners, EV battery testers, high voltage diagnostics. We're talking anywhere from $15,000 to $40,000 up front, plus $5,000 to $10,000 annually for subscriptions per brand to stay updated. And for small shops handling multiple makes, that's bankruptcy territory. Without it, they can't reset codes, they can't calibrate sensors after simple windshield swap, or push software updates, and it is aggravating. Manufacturers gatekeep too. Your car beams telematics wirelessly, giving range predictions and diagnostics, but independents get blocked or they pay huge fees for access to that telematics information. Manuals, parts list, codes, often withheld. And for EVs, battery diagnostics and high voltage work needs special certs costing $5,000 per technician, plus shop upgrades like insulated tools. There's a massive shortage of qualified EV mechanics today, meaning long waits and sky-high prices. Now, EVs have fewer moving parts. There are no oil changes, no transmissions. So routine maintenance drops up to 40%. And collision repairs, 29% more likely to total the vehicle. The result is planned obsolescence. Cars become too expensive to fix outside of dealers. That way they can sell you a new one. Think about it that way. On X, people are furious. Facebook too, all social media. Mechanics cracking software to bypass locks, Tesla restricting parts to authorized shops only. It's not about safety, it's about control. And in Florida, with our booming EV scene and great charging networks, we shouldn't be stuck paying more just to keep our rides alive. That's criminal. That's where the Repair Act comes in. H.R. 1566 in the House and Senate 1379. This bipartisan bill, reintroduced in February 2025 by Florida's own Representative Neil Dunn, requires manufacturers to give owners and independent shops the same access to data, tools, parts, and software as dealerships, including access to wireless telematics. You could delete your data for privacy and choose any shop without voiding your warranty. It's vehicles only with strong cybersecurity protections. Support is huge. The Auto Care Association, the Car Coalition, and polls show that 83% of Americans back this move. States like Massachusetts and Maine already have similar laws. Federal rules would make it consistent nationwide. The latest update is that in February of 2026, it advanced unanimously from the House Energy and Commerce Subcommittee to the full committee by voice vote. New co-sponsors like Senator Tina Smith jumped on in March. Momentum is building. There's no full House vote yet, but it's closer than ever. The White House has backed right to repair since 2021. Not sure about Donald Trump, though. He may be in the pocket of NADA, just like he's in the pocket of big oil. This bill would level the playing field so you keep more of your money in your pocket and more choices for fixes on your car. Now, the National Automobile Dealers Association, NADA, they oppose this with ferocity. They call it unnecessarily and point to the 2014 voluntary MOU, reaffirmed in 2023, that supposedly gives independents what they need. They also make the claim that 75% of post-warranty repairs happen outside dealers, but they include things like oil changes and tire rotations balances. That's not repairs. They warn of privacy risk. They talk about IP theft, and they want new regulations to protect them. But let's be real. NADA's numbers are misleading and outdated. A 2024 survey showed 63% of independents face daily or weekly data restrictions. 3.1 billion lost yearly. The FTC found no evidence independents mishandle data any more than dealers do. Aftermarket does 70% of the work that they do safely. That MOU, it's toothless. No force on telematics or equal access. Why the pushback? Because EVs are killing their golden goose. Less maintenance means less revenue, the real money for dealerships beyond selling cars. If independents thrive, dealerships become mostly showrooms. NADA wants to keep control and to keep their profits flowing. It's not safety or innovation. It's protecting a dying model. As one ex-post put it, you can fix a 57 Chevy easy, but a 2026 model spies on you and blocks your repairs. So there it is, the quiet war in the auto industry. Manufacturers and dealers want control. We want freedom to fix what we own. For EV owners like us here in Florida, this is huge. Lower repair costs mean more people will adopt EVs for more clean miles and less dependence on big oil. Support the Repair Act. Contact your reps, your senators. Give them the what for. Hit up autocare.org or thecarcoalition.com for petitions and easy ways to reach Congress about this. It's time for us to make it happen. Share your stories on X or on Facebook and tag Jim's EV Adventures, that information in the description below. Let's build the noise and make repairs fair again. If this hit home, smash that like button, subscribe for more EV truth bombs, and drop a comment somewhere. Have you been forced to the dealer lately? I know I have. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you out there or somewhere along the route from point A to point B. Take it easy, everybody. See you all real soon.